everybody. My name is Puppetine from the Geeky Puppet Show. Here on the Geeky Puppet Show today for what? For Spider-Man!
Yes!
Yeah.
His name says Gam Getter.
Yes!
That's what I am! But before we get into this terrible issue, because I don't win, let's meet our cast and crew. Sorry, a little bit of octopus in my throat.
Oh my.
That's what she said.
Better than a comic book frog in your throat, am I right?
So much better. Speaking of the comic book frog, he's short and mean and swinging. He's Spider Frog.
Hi, I'm Peter Palmer.
Sure you are.
Superman.
If you look right over there, the most integral part of our entire crew, always there to be a guiding light, is that never dying Christmas tree.
Guiding Light. I love that show.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and there's Maranya.
It's canceled.
Yeah.
No!
Hi, everyone.
If you look below, you can see, taking the spirit of the man who wrote these books, it is Trusty Sidekick.
Okay, doke.
If you look right
What's that
there,
yellow light?
look right there in the middle. The reason why I can never be quiet again, it is Eric Breen.
Meanwhile, I'm going into the light.
No.
You wish. And,
You have no idea.
and finally, making his 45th debut,
29.
it is the Ruggernaut.
That is me. I just want to say that Guiding Light would be a show that I think Maranya would love the most because the main character in every episode dies.
Characters after her own heart.
And you click them all.
The Amazing Spider-Man!
Yes.
Hang on to your webbing. Dr. Octopus is back.
I must say, how the hell did we not read this?
I have no idea. You've interfered with my plans for the final time, fool! You've learned too much. You've learned too soon.
You
And
ogle day scams.
And
You
because...
learn to yodel.
Yodelay-hee-hoo! And
Is a hug?
because of your
That's
most
6 issues from now.
unfortunate curiosity and interrupting, you must die.
Holy cow! It's Doc Ock! On!
Stan Lee presents The Amazing Spider-Man. They call the Doctor Octopussy. A Marvel Masterwork presentation by John Romita and Gerry Conway. Edited by Roy Thomas. Art assist by T. Mortellaro and J. Starlin. And lettering by Artie Simek.
Hey, excuse me, can we do that over?
No!
I like the
no,
new way we do it.
No!
Maybe next time.
Sorry, I'm out of practice.
That's exactly how I would expect any baby of Breens to cry.
That's what they cry. Get me the fuck out of here.
Sorry, Jackson.
For one precarious instant, the stunned web slinger plummets. Then, trained reflexes come into play. Fingers tighten on hidden triggers. Webbing arcs out. Catches. And the wall crawler swings, baby.
Like a
That's right, Spider-Man!
Yes.
Yeah.
Run! It's all you can do, my hackaturn foe.
Taciturn.
Taciturn, whatever!
Yeah, I've heard it with a hard C. Give him a break. He had a tough first reading.
What? Is Spartus Doctor alive? I think not.
You wake up at 4:30 in the morning.
Oh,
I've
dear
been up since
God,
morning.
not that again.
I'm doing it again! And even if you run until your last breath is spent, you'll never escape me. Not now.
Shocker. Buckle.
Nor ever again. Beg, Spider-Man.
Yes.
Beg for the mercy you'll never receive. Perhaps now you'll understand what a true enemy you've made. Unmerciful, uncompromising,
Yeah.
compromising, and as always, unrelenting.
I'm still so weak. Can't take this fighting, this evil monologuing. Everything's moving so fast, except for the monologuing. Gotta try and catch my balance, land on my feet, eat my vegetables, and say my prayers. Oh shit. No good falling. Ah! All of it's spinning. Loosen up, Spidey. Loosen up. Oh, 2023.
Whirling from uncaring hands, the strange muscle-amplifying harness shoots away through the early evening haze. Unseen by its captor, unnoticed by its apparent creator, Spidey lifted it from one of the good doctor's hood-type henchmen last-ish, right?
Maybe.
The man the world knows as Dr. Octopus.
You attacked my men, Spider-Man.
Yes.
Involved yourself in my private operations. Involved yourself at a time when I could broach no interruptions. And for that, dear friend, the most recent in an endless series of unthinking infractions. Don't make me do fractions on stream. You must pay, and I shall collect that payment when you pass go with your life. You dance well, fool, but mere agility can no longer aid you. This time, I'm ready to monologue. I'll afford you no opportunity to use my famed talents, as you use them against Karl Marx.
Carl Urban.
Karl Urban, Karl Marx. I've heard it always.
Carl Malone.
Carl Kolchak.
Carl Malden.
You carry the American Express?
Did you leave home without it?
Carl's in charge?
Oh.
And Carlton,
Yep.
your doorman.
Defeating him.
Carlton, your doorman.
Are you finished?
Maybe.
Well, you know, all the time we spend interrupting you is less of a chance that you have to mangletosh more of the English language.
Carl Kessel.
Christy Carlson Romano.
Any more Carls?
Carl's
Car-
Bed Cavern.
Carly.
Aha!
Carlton Heston.
Carlton.
Carl's Jr.
No, that's with a C.
Close enough.
Defeating him despite his greatly augmented strength. The strength I granted him
Dear God.
through the brilliance of my unparalleled mind.
Is it too late to go back to the Carls?
God, he's going to be thinking about it with every line now. No pressure.
But enough of this meaningless prattle. Only one thing remains before your death. A personal fulfillment.
Oh, crap.
The unmasking of the infamous Spider-Man! Oh,
Yeah!
Yeah.
what? That accursed webbing blinding me!
With science!
With science, yes.
She blinded me with those gams!
Yes, Doctor.
Spider Gams.
But just for an instant, cretinous clown! Blinding me, yes, but only the most monstrous of idiots would allow himself to be tricked twice by the same ploy.
Is it cretinous or cretinous?
Whatever.
Pretinous.
Shut up, frog.
Cretinus.
And so,
Retain.
Cretinous.
I had my glasses treated with a chemical enzyme, and I'm trying to brag about it.
Oh my
I've
gosh,
been blinded by this fool so many times.
Cretinous to unrelenting?
You know what? It's a solvent of my own invention. Which? Oh shit, where'd he go?
Pausing, faltering, the man known as Octopus stares in growing silence at the empty rooftop confronting him, realizing only slowly that once again, painfully once again, he's been tricked.
I'm Batman.
I feel that way every Friday and Sunday.
Tricked by the sky-flying, hubcap-stealing, billboard defacing, Bud Light drinking hero called Spider-Man.
Yes.
Come on, Parker. Pull yourself together. You can't drink Bud Light. You gotta be drinking Miller. Be a man. Don't be like that Publix guy over there who's drunk and can't spell. I see you haven't had any sleep for the past few days. So what? You can still spell. Since when has a little loss of sleep ever affected you? But maybe it's not just insomnia. Maybe it's all the worrying you've been doing. Fearing for Aunt May. Now that she's run off by herself. Yeah. It's been so hard to concentrate. Maybe I should go to camp. Even before Doc Ock showed up to make my life easier, he's still down there, fuming, working himself into real mad, trying to learn how to read. I can't really blame him. I'm not exactly the best loser in the world myself, but at least I can read.
Mm-hmm.
Don't speak too soon.
But I can't let his problems bother me. I'll have enough of my own when Peter Parker delivers his film to J. Jonah Jameson. Don't think I got enough photos to...
Gritting his teeth against sudden flaring pain, Peter Parker sways in the twilight breeze, and before he fully realizes his position, begins to double over. And groaning, falls, making this sound. Again, the reflexes seize control. Just barely, true believers.
Gently, Wellcrawler. Take it nice and easy. Pain is tearing out my guts, wrenching me around inside like a twisting fist. But not an iron fist. Maybe I better get something solid under me, and soon.
Oh my.
Harry. What am I kidding? Flash. Made it. Some kind of crazy cramps. Time of the month. Almost as bad when that enzymic reaction I had a few weeks ago before the X-Men pulled my fat out of the fire.
Marvel Team Up number 4, footnote followers.
3, 2, 1.
Time for Palpatine to misspell. But that's over. I'm supposed to be well now. So how... Well, who spelled this? That's weird.
That's correct.
It's C-O-M-E.
It's just we say it's like one word.
Oh, okay, because that's the naughty spelling.
Mhm.
Stands a dirty bird. So how come I feel like something run over by a truck?
That was Gerry Conway writing it, so he's worse.
Hey, Maranya, Ron, how you guys doing in this reading?
Doing
All
fine.
right? That's cool. You got that.
Hey, I'm good. Yeah, everything's great.
We could play a couple hands of euchre or something. We just need a fourth. Yeah. Anybody else bored?
You want to play some online Uno?
Sure, just teach me how. I'm sure we'll have time for our first lines.
That's one question we can't answer just yet, because it's time we temporarily return to a certain spectacled spider hater.
Hater.
Wait, no, sorry about that. Tricked Otto Octavius, virtually mocked by a costumed imbecile. Yet, nonetheless, an uncanny, fortunate imbecile saved solely by mindless chance. Chance which requires my immediate return to matters of more pressing concern. Yes, Karl Marx, what is it?
It's Bernie the attorney. Let's get
Sanders.
It's Bernie.
Maranya.
I'm Bernie?
Yep.
Oh, this is a guy Bernie, right?
I didn't even know he died in this issue.
Yeah.
Okay. It's a Bernie, Doc. He says he found the secret headquarters.
Excellent. Keep in contact. I'll be there as soon as possible.
Minutes later, as the shadows lengthen and the summer air cools, fate takes a hand in the proceedings, in the form of one Randy Robertson, son of Robbie Robertson. Robbie Robertson, city editor of the Daily Bugle, and longtime friend to a beleaguered Spider-Man.
Randy?
He's got to unmute himself.
Unmute yourself, Randy.
They Randy not.
The Randy.
I'm not Randy.
You're not?
Who's Randy?
No, it's Venkman.
Oh, okay. Whatever. Hey, lady. You know a guy by the name of Robertson? If he's in, you might tell him his son Randy's dropped by to see him. Nothing special, you know. Just a friendly chit-chat.
Hey,
He's in the living.
Hey, get off my lines. I don't get many of them, but let me have them.
That's true. I apologize.
Thank
And
you.
I was just trying to get Ron into this. It's too late for me. I was just trying to help.
Yeah. He's in the living room, Randy, and I forgot my fried chicken tonight. Damn it.
Oh, no.
Terrific. Hey, am I late for dinner?
Stovetop stuff.
Shit.
Not really, Randy. We're having roast beef just the way you like it.
Arby's, I love you, Mom. Anybody ever tell you you got yourself a good lady, Dad?
Me.
You.
I do, son. Every day.
How about yeah, I believe it. Now, if you got a second, take a look at this and tell me, am I crazy or is this shit for real?
Wow, I'm exhausted.
Me too.
I
I want some fried chicken.
I spent myself.
Enough of a fried chicken joke.
What's cornbread? I was gypped.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if it's going to be our last episode, we might as well make it a good one.
Mm-hmm.
All quite real, Randy, as one very weak Peter Parker would be all too happy to testify.
I can't stay up here all night, but I can hardly move. Kind of like Breen, waiting for getting a chance to read. He's falling asleep.
I'm in REM sleep, brother.
Mm-hmm.
These spasms, just like Breen, they keep returning. Just
For
like
some
Pete
reason.
McGunn.
I'm contractually obligated.
You signed yourself a shitty contract, friend.
I am well aware of that.
I should know. I made it.
Ooh.
You puppet
I've
bastard.
got a drag myself together. Try crawling. Taking my time. Something that Breen does.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe if I get home, get some sleep, I'll feel better in the morning. Because if I don't, this could mean the end of Spider-Man.
Yes.
Oh.
It'd be our last reading.
Mm.
Elsewhere on the Lower East Side, in the former headquarters of the currently incarcerated Kingpin,
When I was
When you were a prisoner.
other minds contemplate somewhat similar thoughts.
Patience. Patience. I mustn't allow my eagerness to crush that aggravating arachnid to interfere with more crucial operations. I've planned this takeover too long and too well to fumble the bag now. Speak up, you fool! I can barely hear you. What's this about a nightclub?
Maranya?
Okay. Sorry, boss. Didn't mean to whisper. Guess it's just on my nerves. Yeah, it's a nightclub. Real spiffy joint over on 60th. I traced him with that gadget you gave me, and he's here, all right. I think we've got him this time, boss.
Are you Irish or Italian? I cannot tell.
I'm Italian.
Well, you've done well, Bernie. There shall be an extra bonus in this for you. I promise you that, my friend.
Wow, she's not an Anne friend.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just wondering if the bonus is death.
That's gonna be. I know it.
This is Octopus.
You guys are so...
Over.
Okay, I just gotta say real quick. You guys always expect the worst.
This is Octopus. Over and out.
You did real nice, Bernie. Mr. H is gonna be real happy to hear how nice you did.
I did what you asked me to. You can't just shoot at me.
Here's your bonus.
Mm.
You wanna bet? Here's 2 Ks.
Crack cocaine.
Son of a bitch.
For 1 second, I believed that you wouldn't die. For 1 second. And then, with his, you always expect the worst.
All right. Here, Rug, you can take over this role.
It's all set, Rufio. The pigeons spilled just what we wanted them to spill. You tell Miss H. I'll cover the door. Is this still me?
It's a different guy. I'm not sure. I'm not
the eyeball.
I can't look ahead. I'm not in charge of that reading.
We'll take one look. Do-do.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's Mr. Breen.
Yeah, Rufio. He took the bait. What? Do you have a problem with the way I pronounce Rufio? Would you prefer Ruffalo?
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
Rufio. Rubio. Florida Senator. He took the bait.
The sentence.
Great. That's just great.
Rufio.
That's great.
Rufio. Rufio.
Bang a ring. Bang a ring.
You tell Tony I'm real proud of the way he handled things. Nice and slow, see? That's the way to do it. You better believe I'm gonna pad my lines tonight. After the way that never-ending monologuer Octopus, Mysterio called and said, "Keep it short, will ya?" Creep shot up our numbers, people on 8th Street. He's gonna deserve, whatever, the little surprise we got ready for him.
I'll have you know, Mysterio wrote me a nicely worded letter. It went on for 3 pages, but it complimented me.
It said cease and desist.
Yeah. Like they say, there ain't room for both of us in this town.
Especially not with the Kingpin around.
And I ain't the one who's gonna have to leave. Hey, Waldo, did I ever tell you about when I was a boy? And give me another one of them chicken legs, will you, boy? My God, this is our last reading.
The fried chicken had to come somewhere.
All right. And don't say they both look the same. One's Charlie, one's Fred.
Who's Charlie? Who's Fred?
Well, take Rug. You take the guy on the left.
Well, what'd he say?
Now Breen.
Said to tell you how proud it was. Said we didn't have nothing to worry about.
Uh-uh.
Me, I'm not too sure. Me, I've heard a lot of stories about this octopus guy. Me, I'm not too happy. Me, I don't know why I say me all the time. I'm starting to sound like Octopus. I never shut up.
Mm-hmm.
You're starting to sound like I, like me, the mole man.
And I sound like me, random thug.
Fair enough.
Actually, no. He's actually Black Irish.
Me, I'm not too happy. I'm Bigora. He's supposed to be pretty bright. Not just your average mug, you know.
Shit.
What I mean is, suppose he guesses this is a trap. What happens then, Tony?
Crash. Then, my friend, he attacks.
Only 2
Waka.
Ks. But don't worry, he made it up with several Ks. Idiot. What do you stand so close to the blasted door for?
Don't stand so close to me.
Tony Danza.
Mm-hmm.
The boss is gonna be real mad about this. You hear me? Real mad.
Slightly angrier than you realize, dolt. If I were your boss, I'd be most displeased.
If you would be my boss, you'd still be killing us with no pay.
But then if I were, I'd never have planned a venture so futile, or hired men so hopelessly incompetent.
Not to be rude.
Fuck. As you. But I've lost your attention.
That's not how it's pronounced it.
Is
Thank
that
you.
better?
Yes, much
You're
better.
killing the bit, kid.
But
I wanted to die.
but I've
It
lost.
will never die. That'll
You know,
kill
Froggy's tried that once before. I don't remember which one, but it didn't work then. It won't work now.
No, what it was. It was
the end of Batman Year One.
I know which one it is. The one I was trying to kill the bit. It's the one where Breen started it. Of course, it's the one where he goes, but I've lost your attention.
No, I can't do that. I have too much respect for
Don't
myself.
Make me bring it back.
Please, God, no.
Who's the
I
narrator?
have to get
Not
back
you.
to
But
the
I've
Senate.
lost your attention, just like we've lost where we were on this reading. How unpardonably clumsy of me. Well, you will accept my apologies, no?
Lost the audience's attention too.
A pity. I'm afraid this means war.
Back when villains used to smoke.
Later that morning, as dawn lifts questing fingers over the gray Manhattan skyline, a very ill gent named Peter Parker manages the last few trembling steps home. where, dizzily, he tries to straighten, only distantly aware of the voices muttering in the adjoining room. Almost, he gains control of himself. And then the agony knifing through his middle becomes too great, and Peter Parker passes out.
Sounds like appendicitis.
Peter Parker passes out.
His dreams, when they come, are tortured. Nightmares born out of fever and fear, and a rooted concern for the old woman he calls Aunt May.
Dear God, he's having sex dreams about Aunt May.
With tentacles.
Ooh.
Come here, May. Wrapped up.
Aunt May.
Just how you like.
Hey, Otto.
Aunt May, who disappeared 2 short days ago, hurt and confused. Aunt May, naive and impractical, who even now might be dying alone. Alone, while Peter Parker plays at being the heroic Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Yes.
No. Aunt May, no. Just die. Don't live. Oh my gosh. Won't let it be that way. Won't let it happen. She must die. Promise you. Promise you, Zach. I'll find you. No matter what, I'll find you. And I'll make you come back to the readings.
I believe this is Aunt May, correct?
Peter.
Hey! You stop it.
Peter, wake up.
You two!
Peter, wake up!
Where are my Chesterfields?
Hey! Peter, wake up. Please, Peter.
It's not Aunt May.
God, Aunt May, Gwen, what happened?
Thanks a lot for warning me who it was. Ah, you've been having a nightmare, and so have I. Challenge your aunt. Oh, God. And it's over now. When we heard you moaning, Harry and I realized you were back. Are you all right? Harry Osborn and I realized you were back. Are you all right?
Gwendy had a sex dream about my aunt, and then he sounded just like her when you woke me up.
I've been waiting hours for you, Peter Parker. And I was so worried about you, and oh, Harry Osborn, you did get a doctor.
I looked at Pete's phone directory and
Dr. Bromwell! Dun dun dun!
Take it, Eric.
You want me to do it now?
Yeah, you do it.
Don't look so shocked, Peter Parker. Family doctors do make house calls now. In fact, there was a time when I remade the den just so I could be there for your aunt. Her friends are rather concerned for you, Peter Parker. And from the look of you, I can see why. You look like shit, son.
I look like Marty. I look like, oh my gosh, I look like Michael J. Fox.
I don't think he's started his career yet, son. It's 1972 here.
He went back in
Sixty-three.
time.
Did you just correct me?
I'm delirious. I don't know what happened here, but
After all the help I've given you, which is none, but that's not the point. That's quite a nasty cut on your nose, son. Cocaine accident. Fingernail too long. But obviously that's not your problem. So if you'll remove your shirt, bow chicka wow wow, we'll find out what is.
I must have picked up that cut fighting Doc Ock. But I can't let Dr. Bromwell know that. Look, I have nipples.
Oh, my.
It's a miracle. Any more than I can let him see my costume. Move faster, Parker. Hurry before he sees your willy, too.
Oh, my.
Whew. Now that's cutting it close.
I want you to relax.
I am relaxed. You got
This
soft
ain't
hands.
Too tense for a boy your age. Why, when I was a boy,
Aquadadio?
it's the attention, I think, which was the root of your current condition.
My current condition? We still have more lines, you son of a bitch.
Yes, I just dropped by to see what condition your condition is in.
Mm-hmm.
I have my suspicions, son. Breathe deep.
Oh, it's
The
cold.
gathering
Can you
gloom.
blow? Can you blow on it for me? It's really cold.
This is
Suspicions
the
about your
wrong era of
conditions?
Marvel.
Okay.
Soon,
Just as I thought, Mr. Peter Parker. You're exhibiting all the signs of nervous exhaustion. Miss Stacy, he's going to be useless for a while, so could you come in here and service me? Could you step in here a moment?
Oh,
Yes. Yes, Doctor.
No. Oh no, Zach's gonna take over for now.
Mm,
I'd like you to watch this boy.
Wash?
See that he eats nothing spicy. No peppers. No tomatoes. Give all the onions to that butler kid down the street.
mhm.
That sort of thing. Until I see further tests, I won't be sure. But I think our Mr. Peter Parker has himself one dandy little duodenal ulcer.
Duodenal.
Say
Whatever.
what?
Duodenal. Yep.
I've never heard that, so how the hell would I know?
Duodenal.
That wasn't very propitious of me,
Yes.
Duo denial.
but it was kind of karma considering all the shit I've given Puppeteam tonight.
Yes.
It was.
And that's why he gave the doctor's role to me. Thank you, older Pixel. Now eat hot death.
And also, well, I guess it would explain the way he's been acting lately. I can hardly blame him worrying about his aunt and all that.
Oh, Peter Parker, you poor thing. Like as opposed to Ben Grimm, of course. The better thing. I'll take care of you, Peter Parker. I promise I will.
Is Mary Jane unavailable?
Hmm.
She's got Chesterfields.
She's got a chest.
And
That he wants to feel.
with both hands.
They have this prescription filled as soon as possible, Mr. Harry Osborn. 3 times a day before meals.
What? No one's ever called him Mr. Harry Osborn before in any reading. Maybe if I just close my eyes, I can just vision Aunt May dying for good. No good. Who am I kidding? She's gonna live forever. It had to happen sooner or later. They kill off the hot girl and let that old bitch live on forever. I guess your body can only take so much pressure. Where's Freddie Mercury?
Maybe if she had a duo damsel ulcer, it would have killed her.
And then something snaps. And then, bam.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're like a milk and toast diet for the rest of your tension-torn life. Great. So now I'm a basket case. Wrong. As much as I'd like the rest, I can't stop now. I'm addicted. I need more peppers. First, I deliver the photos of Spidey and the Doc Ock to the Bugle's darling publisher. And then I keep searching for Aunt May.
When did the Daily Bugle move to the Bijou?
I don't know, but it's great. It's propitious. Did the best I could, Mr. Jameson.
What was that?
The others came out overexposed like the Wilson Fisk the other day.
I don't pay you for Mike Bees, Parker! If all you can give me are shots of that conceited wall crawler battling a trio of punks. Wait a second.
Oh, blimey. If that's what you want, they tell you to say so.
Spider-Man!
Yes.
Yeah.
Battling Doc Ock! Now that's more like it, Parker! And with any luck, maybe we've seen the last of that no-good hubcap stealing, wall-crawling, skyscraper-defacing, cake-eating, race-baiting, costumed menace! Spider-Man!
Yes.
Yes.
Say what? The last.
Mhm.
You didn't ask him to repeat that, did you?
I'm not doing that again.
Thank you.
What's wrong with you, Parker? Don't you read the early editions? Robertson's kid found this late last night. And unless they're making these things march with blood, that, my boy, is the real McCoy.
My
No shit.
mask. Oh, no. No. His face is getting hideous by the moment. He should put the mask on. I'd hope to retrieve it. Somehow. I haven't got time to sew another one. Maybe if I...
Say, Parker. Betty told me about your aunt. Parker?
Ned wants to help you, Peter. Please, listen to him.
Ned wants to help you, Peter.
Now you shush.
No offense, meant Ned, but holy shit, Betty, drop that smoking habit.
Maybe cut it down to 2 packs a day.
Yeah, ha-cha-cha.
But I'm kind of tired. Maybe if we talk later tomorrow, over a single pack of Chesterfield this time.
Well, that's up to you, Pete.
Damn straight it is.
But frankly,
I'm not
I
Frank.
thought you'd be interested in this lead I picked up.
Wait, Ned Leeds picked up a lead?
Mm-hmm.
Lead the
You
way.
don't call me lead needs lead. You know the drill. That's right, Pete. A domestic employment agency.
The DEA?
Mm-hmm.
Not very good at domestic. Where, Leeds? You've got to tell me where, man. Where is it? Where's the hook?
Take it easy, Parker. It's on the Lower East Side.
The east side of what?
On the side.
Oh, sirens. I better go get photos.
They found Aunt May, too.
He wishes.
Thanks, Ned. I wish I could stay. Maybe even explain. But there's no time. No time at all. Ha-cha-cha.
What's with you? What's with Parker these days, honey?
I don't know, Ned.
My God, here's an Altoid.
Thank you, honey.
How about a cough drop?
Then I got one of those. Hang on. Peter's always been high-strung ever since high school. Sometimes I worry for him. Sometimes he seems so vulnerable. He makes me afraid.
See, the cough drop helped.
Yeah, it did.
Now to get naked.
Oh, my.
What would Betty Leeds say if she saw Peter Parker now? Would she recognize the blue and scarlet form swinging high over Manhattan's midtown area?
Oh, he's not wearing a mask, so of course she'd recognize him.
Yeah.
There you go.
Or would she turn away and close her eyes to the look of grim determination marring Peter's youthful features? Determination which leads him to a darkened costume shop.
Don't look, Zach.
Betty and Ned didn't get married till issue 156. I want my no prize.
There's Thor. There's The Thing. Captain America with a red A. Iron Man. And Dr. Heinz Blumenschmerz.
What are you doing there?
Well, look at me. I'm over on the left-hand corner.
You know, I do.
Platypus.
Oh my God, it's the chameleon.
I was about to say,
Very the costume.
I got to ask, did the Captain America have a red A like that on his forehead?
it was not red, no.
Exactly.
Because he's always been a red. Ah. Oh, no, it's a...
And a minor act of borrowing.
So much for the best dressed hero list, Petey, oh boy. Looks like Thor will take it again. Thorol. For all your hair needs, get Thorol. But what am I complaining about? I'm not little Rhaegar over there hiding from... How's it going, little Rhaegar? And aside from the small matter of breathing, Rhaegar, this mask is as good as my old one. Amazing what they can do with cellophane, Rhaegar. These days. With my luck, I'll probably break out in a rash just like little Rhaegar down there. A rash? I'll get hives. Holy crap.
Don Heck, even.
How many times can I say little Rhaegar in one line? Say, wait a minute. That address Dad gave me. It's down on 9th Street. Only a block from where little Rhaegar lives.
Mm-hmm.
I busted a battle up before. My little run-in with little Rhaegar and Doc Ock.
Spelled wrong.
Yes.
I told you I was right.
Well, that depends on where he is.
Maybe
Maybe
it's just
by the pier, he's Doc with a K.
Maybe it's just a coincidence that little Rhaegar, and maybe I'm just a touch paranoid. Aren't you, little Rhaegar?
More like bad touch paranoid. Am I right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But could there be some sort of connection between little Rhaegar and me? And maybe Aunt May? And... Nah. Still it is Doctor Strange.
Mm-hmm.
Those cramps are back.
Take some Midol. You'll get over it.
Never should have went the Red Lobster. Gotta rest a moment. Let my muscles loosen up like Taco Bell before they tie themselves in knots.
Don nuts.
Oh, wow. My head started spinning around. Maybe I should have gotten some sleep after all. Right, Puppetine?
Mm-hmm.
Just a little for
Well, you know, when you work at 4 o'clock, when you wake
5
up,
years. Wait. I'm not just feeling faint. Something else. My spider sense warning me.
Somebody's watching you.
You again. Don't you ever get tired, Octopus? Or are you some sort of health nut or health food nut?
Oh, I let you escape once before, fool. Now I shall not be so merciful.
You merciful? Isn't that like a bit like Humphrey being quiet? Or, besides, you got your facts a bit confused, Aki. This reading's gonna go longer. Probably it's gonna pass hour 1. Don't worry, we'll get an hour 2. Right, Trusty? He didn't let me go. I got.
Words. I've no more patience for rhetoric, clown.
Rhetoric.
No, it's not.
It's rhetoric.
I know.
My operations here come to fruition, even as we speak. My prime opponent moves steadily nearer the trap I've set for him. Crack with 2 Ks.
That's right. I'm Optimus Prime.
And you know what? I grow weary of your ceaseless interruptions.
Okay, keep doing it.
Well said.
Eh?
Oh, crap. He's Canadian. He doesn't realize how weak I am for Canadians. That last blow of his almost wiped me out. The propitious rhetoric. Omaji. So maybe it's time for Spidey to use his fabled sense and try a bit of brain over brawn.
Gone? Ah, I wouldn't have credited that clown with enough intelligence for a timely comics retreat.
Mhm.
Unless, of course, a previous battle must have injured him in some way, and now it only remains to finish him off.
Oh my.
You got it, Aki.
Mm-mm.
Don't say it like that.
Just don't pat yourself too hard. That's my
Don't
job.
say it like that either.
Mhm.
I'm weak from a latent ulcer. 3 nights without sleep, and maybe, only maybe,
Waking up at 4:30 to work at Publix.
Oh, for God's sake, give it a rest, man!
That's what I need, a rest.
from the tingle we had last night at Publix. Funny, it's a bit ironic.
Don't you think?
A little too ironic.
But that fight is just what's gonna help me win this one. Look, he's got a spider sense too. If only I don't lose my blasted grip first. Hang in there, hero.
You're a greater fool than I imagined, Spider-Man!
Yes.
Yes!
Only a total cretin. I've heard it too many ways. Play games of hide and seek,
You said it too many ways.
especially in a matter of life and death. Oh, sorry, apologies. Death. Womp.
You know something, Doc? You talk too much. All you do is talk.
You worry me to death.
The harness? Good Lord! I should have recognized this building.
Yup, Aki. It's Old Home Week. This is the place where we traded punches, remember? The place where I dropped this fancy exoskeleton of yours. Buy your action figures now with Spidey. We're in the harness. And you know, when I remembered that, I just knew it'd come in handy.
Crunch.
Bye.
Turnabout is fair play, eh, my friend? Very well, fool. We'll see how well you perform using my equipment against me.
Phrasing.
My.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, Doc. Maybe you've had more training using those mechanical tentacles of yours. God knows for what. But when it comes right down to it, some guys are born fighters.
Fuck.
Some are just meant to wait here for hour 2. And even though the idea of that tends to make me a little sick, forcing
You're
trust.
not the only one.
Mhm.
I got the strangest feeling that Spidey's one of those guys. I also got the feeling I can't last.
That's what she said.
Mhm.
Mask makes it hard to breathe. Gotta end this with one punch, like Batman.
Man.
Now,
Choco!
Chaco. Wow. I did it. I really did it. Never realized how much something like this could mean to me. Knowing that even sick, I could still take a guy like Ock. Funny thing, too. This harness just ran out of power 5 minutes ago.
Now, if this were your average comic mag, things would be just about over. But it isn't, and Spidey's just
Of
not
course
your
it's not.
average run-of-the-mill hero either. And so,
Oh no. My spider sense. It's tingling again because I,
God, I hate you.
Parker, Spider-Man, know that there's somebody behind me. The ultimate, the amazing, the spectacular Peter Parker Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
With the white-hot intensity of 1,000 suns.
With less than 5 minutes to go. Who is the Hulk? Why isn't he here? Why won't we go
We
on?
seriously have to ask?
Who doesn't want this to end? Who loves this reading? And hello to Spider Jack down there. Who is
Are
it?
you an owl?
Who are you? Ooh.
Who thinks I'm done?
None of us, unfortunately.
That's why we were silent.
Who in blazes are you, man?
That's Eric.
Uh-oh. I'm just a fella who wants to thank you, masked man.
Lone Ranger?
You've done a real good job getting rid of me waste competition. Without Doc Ock, this city is wide open. Just itching for somebody to come along and take what he can.
3 minutes.
And in case you ain't guessed yet, little man, that somebody is Hammerhead.
And Jack Warden.
Oh boy.
To be continued. You expected a happy ending, maybe?
Well, maybe if he's with Gwen, he'd get one.
I expected hour 2. Bloody hell.
And we want to thank you so much for joining us for this amazing issue of Spider-Man.
Yeah.
I see what you did there, kid.
We ask you to please like, comment, and subscribe. It helps out the channel. Also, check out the Ko-Fi if you can.
Wake up, Rug!
What?
I'll just wake up the guy in the bottom row. He nodded off.
He's
We
got small
wanna
children. He's got to sleep when he can. Come on.
We want to thank
my
you
apologies.
one
Back
last
to bed,
time.
son.
I'm trying to end this.
We still got 2 minutes to go. So
Yeah.
I'd like to say hello to Rhaegar again, to Jackson Roykart for joining us in the chat.
Yeah, it's
Also,
a 2-minute
This
warning.
isn't an England stream.
Aaron
We're not
Freeman.
ending in 40 minutes.
Trusty Sidekick, thank you for
I
being
want
here.
to. I appreciate all of them showing up for my entire 33 seconds of dialogue. I appreciate all of that. I
Yeah, aren't
can't
you
believe you
glad
guys
you
sat
rushed-
through all of this just to watch me play
Yeah,
Harry
and I got,
Osborn and Ned Leeds.
Aren't you
And I-
glad
and I
you
got-
rushed home to participate in this?
yes, and I got killed again.
And Maranya died and then didn't say another thing, basically.
With
And
style.
she was Gwen.
With style, petite. With style.
Anyway, thanks so much
2-minute
for
warning. Get
watching.
your stuff together.
1 minute. One
No.
minute to go.
Goodbye.
No.
Come on now, let's do
Yeah.
it.
Don't you do
Oh,
it. Do it.
do it,
I dare
Jerry.
you. I dare you to cut it off early.
Kill it.
Do it. Do it.